Right now at 5, political rallies hitting the area, what they want you to know. And the growing crime local police are warning parents about. How to know if your child is at risk of becoming a victim.
Watching WKBT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski. Emily is off today. Some Democratic heavyweights are in La Crosse right now, and they're taking on President Donald Trump. News 8 Now's Grace Monk is live outside the Pump House with the story tonight. Grace.
WisDems are holding a town hall tonight to hear concerns about President Trump's big, beautiful bill. The event is aimed at discussing the impact the law will have on Medicaid and SNAP benefits. WisDem Chair Devin Remiker will join Democratic Party of La Crosse Chair William Garcia, State Senator Brad Pfaff, and Representative Tara Johnson. The law reportedly threatens health care for 30,000 people in the 3rd Congressional District and food assistance for 30,000 households that rely on SNAP benefits. The meeting is scheduled to start at 6, so we'll have another update for you then. In La Crosse, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
Grace, thank you. Happening right now, Republicans are hosting a rally in Prairie du Chien. It's near the Blackhawk Junction Shopping Center. Crawford County Republicans are showing support for the new law. The group says it's getting too much bad press. Representative Derek Van Orden currently lives in Prairie du Chien. New video of a tornado touchdown in Wisconsin. One motorist capturing a funnel formation yesterday. That's in Juneau County, right by I-90. The National Weather Service now says 4 tornadoes have touched down. Today, National Weather Service survey teams are in Wisconsin assessing that damage. Not sure if that one in Juneau County, Greg, is actually one of the ones that were confirmed. I'm sure you've got information on that. But after all those kind of blustery conditions, clear and cooler today.
Yeah, definitely more like mid-September, and you saw the overnight lows that we had last night. Some areas get into the 40s, and Minneapolis actually had a record low too at 52 to give you an idea how much a cooler air mass this is coming through, and we have at least another 24 hours of it too. So overall, that's the low temperatures, and unfortunately Eau Claire is getting covered up. They were 47, the record there was 45, so a couple degrees closer, 47 Ladysmith. Some of the cooler areas, obviously Black River Falls down to the Cranberry areas, will probably get once again in the 40s. Overall high temperatures, very mid-September, end of September, like low to mid-70s. A north wind. It definitely felt like fall out there instead of the middle of July. A lot of fair weather cumulus out there that you would expect this time. Temperatures still holding in the 70s, but we're going to cool down pretty quickly this evening, back to about the mid-60s by 9 p.m. And then by 10 p.m. we'll be actually in the low 60s for La Crosse and Eau Claire too, getting all the way back down to about 63. Calm conditions, that's the good news, but it is going to probably need a jacket if you're not quite used to it. And waking up, 40s are possible in some areas, mid-50s for the rest. It's going to be another cool fall-like evening, but things are changing a little bit. We do have storms coming back in for Friday night and a little bit more July summer warmth in the forecast too, and we'll explain all that a bit later.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks, Greg. Well, a judge has approved a release plan for the woman who stabbed her friend to please Slender Man. In 2014, Morgan Geyser and her friend lured classmate Peyton Lutner to a Waukesha park and stabbed her 19 times. After 7 years in a mental institute, Geyser will be released into a group home. Geyser was originally committed to a psychiatric hospital for 40 years, but was granted release in January after experts testified to her progress battling mental illness. Flags will fly at half-staff Saturday in honor of the Middleton double homicide victims. Authorities found David and Teresa Papps dead in their home last week. David was a State Patrol Bureau director. In his statement, Governor Tony Evers says in part, quote, "Their tragic passing leaves a void in the hearts of everyone who had the pleasure of knowing and working alongside them over the years. Services for the couple are scheduled for Saturday in Middleton." It is called sextortion, a dangerous crime that's now raising concerns here. News 8 Now's Seth Padilla is in our newsroom to explain. Seth.
Yeah, Ken, what makes this crime so dangerous is the fact that it can target anyone, but it especially targets kids and teens. Today, La Crosse Police and Amplify Health by Gunderson partnered up to educate the public. Now, here's one startling fact. In early 2025, the State Internet Task Force received over 100 cyber tips tied to sextortion. Teenage boys ages from 14 to about 17 years old tend to be the top targets. But how does this crime work? Well, let's take a listen.
Specifically, it's known as sextortion. Sextortion is most often young people being extorted for money online after sharing explicit images of themselves with people they think they can trust.
In June, the Wisconsin Assembly passed a bill to tighten up penalties for sextortion. The bill, named after 15-year-old sextortion victim Braden Bowen, makes the act a standalone. 15-year-old Bowen died by suicide after becoming a victim of sextortion. Coming up tonight at 6, the tools parents can use to keep their kids safe. Reporting from the newsroom, Seth Padilla, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Seth. Vicki Markison is the new executive director of La Crosse Area Development Corporation. The nonprofit works to promote economic growth throughout the La Crosse area. Markison says her background allows her to understand what businesses in the community need to thrive.
Of course, across all of the business organizations is this constant threat of workforce, 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 and having just come from workforce development, I think that is a new knowledge base that I bring into this position that will be very helpful.
Markison has previously served on the Chamber of Commerce, Seven Rivers Alliance, and La Crosse Area Builders Association. A dredging operation is underway at the Winona Small Boat Harbor. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers is increasing the harbor depth to make it safer for ships to navigate the Mississippi River. That work will be done during the day, Monday through Thursday. Engineers ask boaters to avoid the area or to use caution during those times. It's expected to be completed by the end of July. Commuters in La Crosse could see an increased police presence tomorrow morning. La Crosse Police will have a traffic enforcement detail on West Avenue near Market Street, and police did not indicate a specific time frame for the traffic enforcement. Access to La Crosse's Houska Park is limited due to road work starting today. Most access points to the park will be blocked while crews complete work. The only available access will be on the East Gravel Road along Swift Creek. A local ice cream shop is serving up pints with purpose. Ramon's Ice Cream Parlor in Eau Claire is giving you a free cone or dish when you bring in a non-perishable food item. Local leaders kicked off a food drive this morning ahead of National Ice Cream Day. They say it's needed because of federal cuts that could strip SNAP benefits from up to 90,000 Wisconsinites.
I'm really proud of our community for jumping in and saying there's some uncertainty right now and let's do what we can. But this is also the role of government, is to be that safety net for people.
The food drive runs through the end of July. Still to come tonight, an update on President Trump's health and the latest on the vote that could cut billions from public broadcasting and foreign aid. And your next sip of Coca-Cola could taste different. How the White House is involved.
You're young, but your bathroom is old. I get it. I visit my kids, grandkids, my precious great-grandkids. Doesn't fit their lifestyle. Not safe. Old and ugly. You'll be amazed at the transformation you can make in just a few days. New tub and shower with all new fixtures, new toilet, new sink and vanity, new flooring, at an investment much less than you might think. Call the Board Store Home Improvements today for a prompt free estimate on your new bathroom.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. A heartbeat strong, steady, unwavering, like the people who keep this country moving. For them, only America's most dependable truck will do. In every Chevy truck, like every Chevy driver, dependability comes standard.
During the Chevy 4th of July sales event, well-qualified buyers get 0% APR plus $1,000 cash allowance. That's over $7,000 total value on this Silverado plus $4,500 total cash allowance for current Chevy owners.
We see you out there making the most of every moment.
Happy birthday, buddy.
One big, bright idea at a time. At Blaine's, we're glad to be part of it by offering best-in-class products and solutions at unbeatable farm and fleet prices. Like extra laundry detergent, 4 for $12. Rewards members get 4 for $11. $3 off assorted Diamond brand dog food. Plus, Rewards members get free same-day delivery on pet orders of $49 or more. Find value on the things you value. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Dental implants are often the best solution to severe dental issues. If you have infection in your mouth, it does cause trouble other places. A lot of people ignore infection for way too long. And when they finally do something about it, they say not only do they like what they did here, but they feel better overall. In the end, you can have a smile you're proud of and a very healthy mouth.
We're an implant-focused practice. If you think you have a full mouth of challenges, come see us. Come down for a free consultation.
Get
Get an 11% rebate on everything at Menards. Pittsburgh's Ultra Advanced Semi-Transparent Exterior Stain and Sealant in 1 can be applied to damp wood, allowing you to clean the surface and stain in 1 day. Get a gallon for $35.49 after rebate. Pittsburgh's Paramount is a premium exterior wood stain and sealant in 1. It provides enhanced waterproofing protection and resists cracking and peeling for a durable finish. A gallon starts at $39.95 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
The White House today reveals the president is dealing with a health issue. This comes as the president is on the verge of a win in Congress that will claw back billions of dollars in spending. CBS's Erica Brown has the latest from Capitol Hill.
The White House press secretary used Thursday's briefing to give an update on the president's health.
In recent weeks, President Trump noted mild swelling in his lower legs. In keeping with routine medical care and out of an abundance of caution, this concern was thoroughly evaluated by the White House medical unit.
Caroline Levitt read a doctor's letter saying tests showed no evidence of deep vein thrombosis or arterial disease, but that Trump has blood pooling in his veins common in older people. Doctors attributed bruising people have noticed on the president's hands to aspirin therapy.
Frequent handshaking and the use of aspirin, which is taken as part of a standard cardiovascular prevention regimen. This is a well-known and benign side effect of aspirin therapy.
The president has been talking with Republican lawmakers about the future of Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell.
He's unlikely to fire the chairman, but he has substantial concerns with regard to how he's managed the Fed.
And now the White House says it wants to know why renovation costs for the Federal Reserve building are higher than projected.
Overnight, the Senate narrowly passed a bill that cuts $9 billion in funds that were previously approved by Congress.
It's been 35 years, essentially, since we've done a rescission. So $9 billion or $90 billion, as we think about 10-year windows, I think is pretty meaningful.
The cuts include $1.1 billion in funding for the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, which funds NPR and PBS, as well as roughly $8 billion in foreign aid.
The consequences of these recessions will prove to be devastating here and across the globe.
The measure is back in the hands of the House with a vote expected this evening. Erica Brown, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Attorney General Pam Bondi is in California today visiting Alcatraz. President Trump is floating the idea of turning it back into a high security. Reports say violent offenders would be housed there. Alcatraz shut down over 60 years ago because it was considered too expensive to maintain. Consumer spending ticked higher last month despite uncertainty over tariffs in the U.S. economy. The Commerce Department shows Americans spent over $720 billion on retail and food sales. That's up 0.6% from May and up nearly 4% from last June. The numbers were about 3 times higher than expected and continued to surge during online sales in July. Coca-Cola may soon be using a new recipe. President Trump claimed on social media that he may have persuaded Coca-Cola to begin using real cane sugar in its namesake soft drink. The current Coke recipe is made with high fructose corn syrup. A spokesperson for Coca-Cola did not confirm the change, but said Trump's enthusiasm for the brand is appreciated. We will have more news ahead, but first.
Yeah, we got really a fantastic Friday in store with a little bit more milder conditions than we had today, but we are tracking storms that could impact some weekend activities. We'll plan out the storms and then see when that July warmth and humidity returns. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Tired of hard water and harsh chlorine? Maxwell White Water Conditioning brings you the all-new Dual Media Water Softener. Say hello to softer skin, luxurious hair, and water that feels amazing. Call Maxwell White today, where better water starts here.
This river wasn't dammed in a day, and GMC trucks weren't built overnight. Like every American achievement, they are a result of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering and the ambition to always move this country forward.
Celebrate Independence Day. Get 0% APR on select Sierra 1500 models. That's over $4,300 in average finance savings.
Visit your best choice GMC dealer today.
You protected our rights, preserved our freedom. You may have even risked your life for us. Now, it's our turn to fight for you. Your local Wisconsin emergency, energy, and housing assistance providers And the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund. Reward the service of our veterans with rental and energy support in their time of crisis. Apply today to get the fresh start you've earned.
For over 25 years, Window World's provided quality products for homeowners around the country, including windows and doors. Every window we sell is custom made for optimal energy efficiency and superior durability. Plus, a vinyl finish means they'll never need painting. Just like our windows, entry doors from Window World are made to last, featuring a durable fiberglass construction that provides up to 4 times the insulation value of wood. When it comes time for new windows or doors, trust America's exterior remodeler. Trust Window World.
Now is the perfect time to save at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. You'll find store-wide sale prices and we'll pay the sales tax. Drury's makes it easier than ever to furnish your home with top-quality name brand furniture. And right now, you'll save with store-wide sale prices and we'll even pay your sales tax. Don't miss this incredible offer. Store-wide sale prices and we pay the sales tax. It's only happening for a short time at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Voted your favorite furniture store.
Maxwell White Water Conditioning is the Coulee region's trusted leader in water conditioning. From hardness to chlorine to iron, we eliminate it all for cleaner and healthier water. When you need the best, call the experts. Call Maxwell White.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Across Kansas City, Missouri, torrential rainfall has triggered dangerous flooding. Early this morning, fire crews performed 18 water rescues for people stranded in their vehicles. Since late Wednesday, more than 5 inches of rain has fallen across Kansas City, marking one of the wettest days on record in July, though no injuries have been reported. Meanwhile, back home, clearer skies and early September-like temperatures, almost the start of football season weather. It's been a nice change of pace, but how long does it last, Greg?
Well, Ken, you know it's July. It's not going to last too long. We got about one more day of it, too. So enjoy it, because next week we got basically typical July-type conditions with temperatures get back well into the 80s, humidity levels come back up, and then storm chances do, too. But for the next 24 hours, it's still going to be very pleasant conditions, too. These are your highs tomorrow, so a little bit warmer maybe than today, but still 10 degrees at least below average with the wind out of the south instead of the north, so you won't feel that wind as much. Cloud cover does increase tomorrow afternoon. We have some thunderstorm complexes later tonight to the west that'll develop. They'll fall apart, and we get some of that leftover cloud cover coming through. And really, if you time it out, overall, that's what you're going to see. The cloud cover will start, really high clouds begin to push into the area in the afternoon time frame. There's a piece of that thunderstorm complex you can see well north of Minneapolis. That's going to kind of fall apart too. But overall, the winds will start picking up out of the south. We'll see skies become really overcast towards the evening. Right now, for the most part, the evening looks still good, but it's going to be that complex right here that develops. You can see this one diving southeastward by about 10 p.m. Right now, it has it south of I-94. We'll see if that changes. That'll kind of scoot through to the southeast. Right now, I think the earliest to get to La Crosse may be about midnight to 1. It does weaken, but it's a heavy rain potential as it surges southeastward. Now, there's not displaying anything up at Eau Claire yet. We could see another complex develop behind this, too. They may see more showers going on later in the night, but we'll see if this changes. Southwest Wisconsin, it gets into there about 2:33, and it continues through the area through Saturday morning, and then basically we start seeing conditions improve too. So that's what we're looking at right now. So if you got Friday evening plans, right now it looks okay. We'll see if this speeds up, but I think the earliest it would get to really La Crosse area or just the North Winona area, maybe 10 p.m., but that's probably a little earlier. We'll see if it changes on the minute. Overall temperatures going into Saturday, we'll have more clouds, and with all that cloud cover, it'll increase the humidity level a little bit, so we'll be a little bit more muggier, but nothing unreasonable. Temperatures getting back into the low 80s and some spots, maybe upper 70s for the most part. It does look dry for the afternoon with some more sun, so I don't think Saturday afternoon plans will be impacted. Sunday, we're going to dry out a little bit. Dew points come down a little bit, and temperatures upper 70s, low 80s. Very nice Sunday, seeing these temperatures in the middle of July too, so that's the good news. Now next week, Monday starts off okay, a little bit warmer, but notice the temperatures to the west already hitting the upper 80s to 90s too. They're going to see another heat wave kind of build up towards the area. We'll see the temperatures incline, and we're going to get into this called Ring of Fire, where this heat dome out west sits there, and the storms ride up into Canada or the plains and then head southeast into our area. So that's the pattern we're going to get into. So, and really, if you see it right there, there's kind of the piece of it. Real warm, hot conditions here, expands northward, pushes east, and we get a piece of it, and storms kind of ride over that, and that's where the storms comes. The problem is the predictability of these storms is a little low. So right now, if you look at precip chances going through next week, Monday night, Tuesday, it's just in the possible to slight edge, but you can kind of see the pattern from going up to the north and then diving southeastward. So that's what we're going to see coming up next week. So we will have storm chances coming back, but for right now, they're fairly low, and a lot of it's at night or early morning. But you see, we get up to upper 80s, low 90s. The humidity definitely comes up Tuesday, Wednesday, even Thursday, and we might see a slight drop in that towards Friday. So enjoy the next couple days or even through the weekend, because yes, if you don't like the heat, the humidity levels, they're going to come back next week. Yes, it's coming back.
All right. Well, thanks very much, Greg. It is World Emoji Day. Greg loves emojis. Yeah. We'll take a look at a European company's cheesy way to celebrate right after this.
Tomorrow on News 8 Now this morning, Fair Royalty stops by the studio when we're joined by the 2025 Fairest of the Fair. Hear what you can't miss at this year's fair when we see you at 6 a.m.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
He promised to bring down our costs. But Congressman Derek Van Orden just voted to make our electric rates skyrocket. His plan removes clean energy from the electric grid, creating an energy shortage. So now the power companies are saying, quote, "We're going to force electricity prices to the moon." How does Van Orden expect us to afford that? So the next time you open your electricity bill and see a bigger number, remember that Congressman Van Orden's plan made our rates go up.
To everyone who finds joy in a great meal, we can't wait to see you again at Culver's.
What makes us happy is making you happy.
We want every meal
to be filled with big bite moments.
Lick the spoon moments.
And even get your hands off my cheese curds moments.
They're just too good to share. From the juiciest bites to the sweetest scoops.
We're all about bringing people together
over delicious food.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Yeah!
Starting now, celebrate quality and comfort with the Made in America sale at Wesco Home. Shop trusted American brands like Smith Brothers, Lazy Boy, England, Best, Door County, and Superior Furniture, all at unbeatable prices. Right now, save on all in-stock pieces made with quality you can feel. Don't see the perfect item in stock? Save up to 30% on custom orders. Built to last, made to order, crafted with pride in the USA. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin is so ready for summer. Right on the Mississippi River, a perfect spot for fishing and fun. Surrounded by scenic bluffs and some of the best hiking and camping around, there's so much to explore. You can experience Prairie du Chien's fascinating history and unwind with live music events that feature the vibe you're looking for. Book your place to stay and discover more at prairieduchien.org.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, a heads up that today is apparently World Emoji Day, and a dairy company in Switzerland has marked the occasion in a very cheesy way. Mishmanufaktur is serving up smiles with emoji-themed cheese to celebrate its 10th anniversary. The treats feature the classic smiley face with heart eyes, the nerd with glasses, and the savoring food face.
Emoji cheese is a mountain cheese produced with local dairy mountain milk. And it's a mild cheese, so it's stored for 4 weeks. It's a cheese for beginners. You will eat it for breakfast or for a glass of wine in the afternoon.
Classic European right there. The company's CEO says they wanted to come up with something special that communicates the company's values. So enjoy Emoji Day, everyone. Greg's going to have another look at your forecast right after this.
Welcome to the most honest commercial you'll ever see.
And as you can see, me and you are both having trouble starting to talk.
Yep.
I mean, this is something that you're breathing in every day.
Yeah.
Like 50% of the air in the house
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
is coming from down here.
Yes, sir.
How's your crawl space looking? You said we're going to be here a while.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get busy.
Get a free and honest inspection with Innovative Basement Authority, a Groundworks company.
Summer style starts here. Refresh your space for less at the King Furniture Hot Summer Sale. Save up to 50% on an entire room of beautiful new furniture. Living rooms, bedrooms, dining, you name it. Find mattress closeout deals on overstocked inventory and special factory closeout Lazy Boy recliners at prices too good to sit out. Plus, when you trade in your old furniture, get a discount on new. We'll even deliver in Holloway for free. It's the King Furniture Hot Summer Sale going on now.
Right now, US Cellular makes it easy to switch and get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in.
No trade-in? But we're willing to trade in our teeth.
Nope, you don't have to trade your teeth in or an old phone.
I like that.
Yeah, your parents get an amazing deal.
I almost lost this one.
Yeah, you get to leave your tooth under your pillow.
For me, it's tooth fairy time.
Get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your...
Lower than most others. When I look at this beautiful showroom, when I consider the quality of our products and the team of 80 exceptional professionals, we should be higher priced, but we're not. If you have any doubts for your next home improvement project, you should contact the Board Store today. It's not all the sales and discounts, it's the bottom line that counts, and you'll get no better bottom line than at the Board Store Home Improvements.
All right, another fall-like September night here with temperatures getting down to the mid-50s La Crosse. The record is actually 50 for La Crosse tonight. I don't think we'll get quite there. Eau Claire, the record is 48. We'll see how far they get down in the 50s. A few more high clouds out there, but there will be some areas that do get into the upper 40s. Overall, increasing clouds Friday. There is thunderstorms coming through Friday night. Looks like now everything will probably be after 10 p.m., but we'll see if that changes. Saturday, the second half looks pretty good. It'll be dry, and then temperatures start to warm back up. And yes, July warmth and humidity comes back next week, but not really probably until Tuesday. So we still got comparable temperatures this weekend.
Well, for this World Emoji Day, I think Friday's forecast is a big grinning
smile.
emoji. 100%.
Exactly.
Thanks for joining us at 5, everybody.